Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday and I am doing a little bit of reset around the house. We just got back from a trip to Louisiana, and and also previously before that we went on a little family vacation, and so we've pretty much been out of the house for a whole month. We did come back in between for a few days, but we are back now, and there's just things all over the place in random places, and I just want to put everything back in order and reset the home and get everything back, to its normal for my sanity. Right now I am about to go grocery shopping because before we left I made sure to eat as much out of the fridge that we could. And so our fridge is very, very bare, and I need to feed the kids breakfast, and I don't have some of the items that I need. So I'm about to head out, go grocery shopping, and then I'm going to come back. And I used to clean my refrigerator before I go grocery shopping, but I don't have the time right now because I'm kind of in a rush. And so after I come back from grocery shopping, then I'm going to clean out the refrigerator and put everything back. So I just wanted to open up the blog and tell you guys a little bit what we're going to be doing today. We are going to reset this house and get things back in order. All right, so we have finished saving the groceries. This is what the pantry is looking like. I got Vanna to handle the pantry, and this is the refrigerator. I got my oldest son to handle the refrigerator. All right, friends, so we finished saving all of the groceries, and now I'm about to start making some rolls because Vanna has line camp. I'm sure you guys, I think I said it before in this vlog, but Vanna has line camp. Today is Monday. Today was the first day, and they're doing it all week. And so she needs some rolls to be able to make her sandwiches for lunch. She goes there from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, so she needs something to eat. And so I'm just going to make a triple batch of rolls. And sadly, I cannot believe it, but I was looking for my rolls recipe because I haven't used it in a while. And so I wanted to use mine because I had, it's my recipe from scratch. So I really loved it. I had tweaked it and everything, and it was perfect for me. But I think somewhere in the move, we ended up losing it or throwing it away, and I just cannot find it. And so I'm kind of bummed about that. And so I'm going to be using a recipe from, it's Beyond Cereal, BEEYOND cereal.com. And so I'm just going to use her recipe, and I'm going to triple it. And then after I finish that, then I'm going to go ahead and make some pizza dough because we had some leftover marinara sauce. And so I'm just going to make something out of nothing. So before we ended up leaving, I had some ground chicken that needed to be cooked up, and so I cooked it up and I added some vegetables. You guys know I'm always trying to give my kids as many or as much vegetables as I can. And so I cooked it up and I added some mixed veggies, and so just ground chicken, mixed veggies. And so what I'm gonna do is, because I don't have any meat to put on top of the pizza, because I'm pretty sure that my oldest two are gonna eat it as well, I'm gonna put that on top of there, and then I'm gonna do one half with the chicken, ground chicken, and the other half I'm gonna do cheese. And so I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out good either way it goes. But that is me making something out of nothing. I don't like anything to go to waste. My sauce, just some leftover sauce I had used from some previous pizza that I had made before. So this is just some of the tomato basil, and I also have some of the marinara left over. I'm just going to mix it all together in the jar. And then I'm going to get to tackling the house. I need to straighten up the table that I use for homeschooling. I need to redo my calendar for the month. Got a few dishes to wash, and maybe I can tackle. I have this nook that everybody throws everything on, and so I need to get all of that. So here I am making my rolls, and I do want to say that a lot of people ask me for recipes, and I'm always hesitant to share them because I tweak things as I go, and I do what works for me. I'm one of those people who will follow a recipe, like I'll follow it the first couple of times, and then after that I'll be like, okay, I think it needs a little more of this or a little less of that. And half of the time I'm not even measuring anymore. I can do it, with no recipe. So when y'all ask me for recipes, I'm like, I don't even know if I can tell y'all exactly what I did, but I've been trying to slow down and actually write things down as I make them, because I would love to start sharing more of the things that I make here at home. And honestly, that's one of the things that I love about cooking from scratch. You can learn what works for your family and make it your own. And eventually, you don't have to think so hard about it. You just cook. And when I cook, it's definitely from my heart for my family. So you guys can be expecting more recipes, and I'm going to slow down and do my best. And that's all I can do. And I hope you guys would appreciate it. And I pray that you would like the videos and that you would get some kind of encouragement from it. So I just got finished kneading the dough for my rolls, and I'm gonna let that rest for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back and knead it again before I let it proof for an hour. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the pizza dough, and I like to use the no rise pizza dough crust. That way it's quick and easy. I don't have to wait for it to rise or anything. I just put it straight into the oven. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. This is the recipe that I like to use. Here is the pizza dough. I quickly whipped it up, and I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes, then roll it out, and then put all the toppings on and everything like that. So this recipe here is the recipe that I have been using ever since I started making homemade pizza, which was about 2 years ago. I do not care to order pizza or anything like that because I feel like it's better at home, like it tastes better, and I know what's in it. I know what kind of ingredients are in it. You know, there's no mysterious ingredients in it, and so I rather make it at home. And I've been using this one, and it's been working perfectly fine. And I also use that marinara from Aldi. It has been perfect for my pizzas, and it's very cheap. It's like $1 and some change, and I find that it works good for every recipe that I need marinara sauce, like spaghetti and meatballs, pizza. I can use it just about anything that calls for like tomato sauce or something like that. I even use this sauce for my sloppy joe recipe, my homemade one. Actually, I usually just go off of memory with the recipe, and I need to start writing these things down. I actually plan on making a binder with all the recipes that I have in my little brain, and or the recipes that I normally use. So I need to start writing those down, but this recipe has not failed me yet. Alright, so I have the pizza in the oven and I have the rolls rising, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and get to cleaning a few things. I need to save my dishes, wash the dishes, and clean off the table. And I'm about to homeschool Sophia, do her homeschool work. It is 7:18, and that is the thing that I love about homeschool. You can do it whenever you choose. Usually I like to get it over first thing in the morning, as soon as we wake up and get our Bibles read and breakfast done. Usually I like to do it then, but I like the flexibility of being able to do whatever I need to do when I need to do it. And so today we had a lot of things that we had to get done, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get all that done so I can hurry up and finish our homeschool work. And then I'm gonna take them for a little tour outside. I have not seen our plants since we've been gone, so prayerfully they are still alive. So we're gonna go out and water the plants. We may go for a little walk. I'm not sure because I want to burn off the little, the children usually get a burst of energy right before bed, and so I'm gonna burn off a little bit of that energy. And so that is the plan. So dishes, clean off the table, homeschool, water the garden, go for a walk possibly, or I might bring them to the little park down the road, and then bath, and then bed. Well, Bible, then bed. But yeah, let's go ahead and wash these dishes. So here I am washing my dishes, and yes, I do have a dishwasher, but I do not like using it at all. I find them disgusting, and that is just something that is my preference. I cringe about some of the craziest things, and for me, like the dishwasher, the bathrooms, I just hate them. They gross me out. And even the little dish holder for the clean dishes, the little black thing y'all see me cleaning here, I have to wash that every time I wash my dishes. I don't know if other people do that, but that's something that I have to do. And so this is a relaxing part of my day, actually. It gives me a moment to stop, to think, and it's even a little time for me to get a little prayer in. And so I just rather hand wash my dishes. 7. All right, we're going to read this one next.
That bug and
I want to see if she was going to get that word. Eaters. Good job.
good.
All right. Good job. All finished for today. All right, friends, so we just finished dinner, and I finished up right after dinner. I did Sophia's schoolwork, and now the bread has been rising for a little while now, and so I'm gonna go ahead and shape the bread, and then I'm gonna let it rise some more while I'm outside watering the plants, and also getting some more things done around the house with the children. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get it done.